and I'm looking forward to coming back on Monday. But yeah, I want to just check in with y'all. What's been going on? How y'all feeling? What new accomplishments have y'all been making? Yeah. But I got a real good topic for us today. It's kind of connecting to the topic that we had last time that I came, but it's different though. So yeah. Hey Mayo. And let me look on YouTube too because maybe some stuff going on. Hey Gemma. All right, because now why my YouTube playing with me? Normally my horse mouth just be on my homepage. Like Gemma, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wish I was home right now so I could be at the Tina show with y'all. But like, you know what? Hopefully they just come back and they watch this recording because it's gonna be a good one. But hey Gemma, hey Antonio, hey Roman, hey Naeem, what's up? We the 4L crew, the For Life crew, because everybody else at the Tina show, like, it's ridiculous. Gemma, like, this is too much. Like, I'm in my dorm room. I got 5 more days until I'm back in Baltimore. Right? It's gonna be okay because it's gonna be real intimate and personal today. Okay, so like, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything that I should acknowledge before we get into today. And y'all didn't really say how y'all was feeling either, like. But let me see. It's the 16th. Gemma just had a birthday. Happy birthday to Gemma again. Hey Zion. Miss Joni just had a birthday. Happy birthday to Big Joni. Hey Jamie. Trying to think. Anybody else got some birthdays coming up? Thank you, Jamie. I mean, like, yo, like, I haven't been wearing my hair out on purpose, just like, cause I really want to, cause your girl really want to get her hair done. But like, I mean, I got hair, so luckily I can just like braid it and then like do like a braid out like this. Cause normally my hair don't really stay this big for that long. Like, cause I normally just put it under the bonnet and then like, you start sweating and all that. But I just washed my hair last week before I came home. And so I blow dried it, everything like that. And then like did like 2 French braids and took it out. And this where we be at. So till I can get my hair done, until I schedule an appointment, this is where we at. But it's cool. It's a look. It's a look. A lot of people have been saying they like it though. So Zion, I hope you feel. Don't you at school? It's 6 o'clock. Oh no. I mean, I can't really say nothing because I'm at school 24/7. If we being for real, but 6 o'clock at the public school is crazy. But Zion, I hope you feel better. I know you be having practice all the time, so hopefully it don't be eating you up too much. Like, stay hydrated. Make sure you eat all the good stuff. Take a hot shower. All of that. But yeah, thank you, Jimmy. Naeem said, I'm feeling good today, didn't do as much. I need to take some tips from y'all, like when y'all don't be doing that much, because the way that my life been set up, like I don't know if y'all seen my schedule today, but like I'm almost done. But like I've been doing a lot. Like I just came back from the lab to the computer lab to like do this assignment, because like my stats lab class, we need like a certain software to do the homework. And you can't you can off your laptop, but it's not the same. Like it's certain like small things that affect like how it looks and stuff like that, right? So I still like am looking over this data set, but mind you, the data set is like 200 something pages. So like I'm scanning it, my eyes starting to hurt, all that. Just came back from doing that. I had 4 classes a day. Yo, 4 classes in college is not the same as 4 classes in high school. So like, yeah, like 4 classes. And I've been like doing emails, setting stuff up for year round. After this, I got some more homework to do. I gotta make sure I eat, take a shower, get ready for tomorrow because I got my internship. Like, I need to get it together. And I also had to make some art lesson plans before the end of the week. So like I'm okay, but am I really? Like, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to my life support when I come home. Baltimore is my life support. Cause when I be in Atlanta, like I don't even know how to describe it. Like it's crazy. Hey Raquel. Um Jimmy said I'm feeling better. I was feeling a little under the weather earlier this week. Gemma, we try to just brush that feeling up off us. Like we trying to have a good rest of the week. You know, we got from now until Saturday to recover the week. So just try to reset your intentions and hopefully you just feel better, or try to also determine what has been making you feel under the weather and figure out how you can turn it around. But yeah, like Jimmy said, happy birthday to Big Gemma and Big Joni, the Big J's. And Miss Squirrel, happy birthday to Miss Squirrel. Her birthday was yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Now you ain't like February. Yo, y'all jumping months. Like it's still November. I'm like, with the December birthdays, like, yeah, y'all skipping months. But okay, yours on the 3rd. Wait, Jimmy, yours on the December the 3rd. Hey, Dawn. I think I already said hey, but I'm gonna say hey again. Like, yeah. Jimmy said the natural heavy. You know, yes, yo, Dawn definitely needs to go home. Antonio, your birthday on Thanksgiving? Hold on. Let me check. Let me look on here real quick. Oh, no, it's not. Your birthday the day after Thanksgiving. You probably still could get gifts. Like, y'all know how people birthdays be like real close to holidays. So it's like, either the person getting a gift for this or they getting a gift for that. But Thanksgiving, you don't really give gifts, like you eat, stuff like that. So you probably can still get gifts, Antonio. But we gonna count down for you. What's the day? You got 9 days. Gemma, what? 7 to 6? Y'all ain't have school yesterday? Oh, yes, I did. I'm dead. I just realized the time that you said. 7 to 6 is 11 hours, Gemma. I need that. I hope you got something for me. Mrs. Sam, Mrs. Sam said you need an Uber. Dawn got a part-time job as a sanitary manager for the school, getting it ready for tomorrow. I'm so dead. Dawn trying to make sure their game fully complete. Okay, Jimmy said December the 3rd. That's what day? December the 3rd. That's a Saturday. Oh, you lit. We got 9 days for Antonio. We got 17 days for Jimmy. But Antonio, your birthday not weird, please. Like, imagine if your birthday was in February and your birthday was near Valentine's Day. It's like, am I really gonna get you something for Valentine's Day, or you gonna get something for your birthday? So yeah, be grateful. I'm grateful that I'm a September baby. Like Labor Day does not get in the way of September 26th, the national holiday of the year. Okay, so yeah. Hey yo, I be missing when I don't have school for like election day and all that. I be having school, so it don't even matter. Hey Jada. I think I said hey to Shane already, but hey Shane, hey Dante. Okay. I'm gonna. But yo, don't mind me. I got a problem. So yeah, now that I checked in with everybody, is there any other questions anybody got for me before we get into today? Hey Mar. Hey. Um, The only days that I don't have, I mean that I have that y'all don't, is maybe like longer Christmas break. Um, I be having fall break in October. That's probably about it. Like everything else, like MLK Day, we both got that off. Spring break, we got that off. So I mean, maybe I got just a little bit more, or maybe we got like an equivalent amount, but it's like it's distributed differently. Hey, blessed. All right. Okay. So since nobody don't have any questions to me, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the topic for today. So today we're gonna be talking about deciphering your greatness. So the last time I was on, we was talking about knowing your value. And it kind of sounds similar, but it's not. I mean, well, it's not the same. So uh I'm gonna finish this introducing the topic before I answer Jay the question. So yeah, like as far as deciphering your greatness, this is talking about like what things actually make you special. So like when we was talking about recognizing your value, this was talking about like knowing your worth, making sure that that is like known across your relationships with people. But when we talking about deciphering your greatness, we're talking about the things that make you unique, the things that make you special, and knowing that you don't have to compare your niche with somebody else's niche. But Jada, as far as how my week has been, it's been busy, and I took a L on Monday. So last time I took an L with this class, I made a jewel about it, but this time I didn't make a jewel about it. I was having like a real long Monday. Like the best part of it was it was Miss Joni's birthday, but your girl had turned in a paper that was not done. It was a 3-page paper, but like yo, I'm not incompetent or nothing like that, but like this class really make me feel delayed. Like I know I'm smart. I know I am. But like I'm just feeling like delayed, and it's been a lot of different things going on. Like we had 2 weeks to do the paper, right? And she highlighted this or whatever when I told her I was having a problem, right? We had 2 weeks to do the paper. But mind you, I normally do the bulk of my work throughout for the week on weekends. But this specific time that I had things to do on weekends because the paper was due on Monday at 10 a.m. I had basically 2 commitments that I made for both of those weekends. So stretching it in between was like difficult, especially the fact that I already feel discouraged in the class. Like I don't feel motivated to do the work. I know, like we're not supposed to be talking about motivation. But like with this academic work, I need motivation to get me through for this input. Like I got a discipline, like I'm actually trying to put my best effort to do the work even when I don't feel like it. But like I'm gonna have a lot of different things going on. And writing is something that you just don't I can't do all in one sitting normally, but this time I tried to do it that way. And so, like, I had the bear incident. Did I ever tell y'all about the bear? Yes, I think I did tell y'all about the bear. Oh no, I didn't. Hold up. Cause the last time that I was on here was the second. The bear was after that. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Let me tell y'all about the bear, right? I know we like almost 15 minutes in, but let me tell y'all about the bear real quick. So y'all know Miss Emma birthday, not birthday, dang. Miss Emma wedding was on the 5th, right? So I've been got invited or whatever, right? But I looked at the flights and I was like, it's no point of really getting a flight because I'm still gonna have to travel from the airport to where the wedding is at or wherever my Airbnb is at. Boom, right? So I decided I'm gonna drive from Hey Maya. If this is your first winning Wednesday, you never forget your first winning Wednesday. Welcome. Hey yo yo. So I decided I was gonna drive, right? So I did everything I was supposed to do. I started my internship on the 3rd. I was kind of on a high a little bit, right? So I drive to Tennessee. It takes about 5 hours from Atlanta to the port of Tennessee that I had to go for Miss Emma. So mind you, I'm driving like straight there. Hey, Sid! I'm driving straight there for real. So I drive the 5 hours or whatever. I took one break because it was only 5 hours. I've driven 11 before. So I drove there and then I got there to Miss Emma or whatever, had a wedding, reception, boom, all that. So then after I'm going back to my Airbnb, right? I get in the Airbnb, I scope everything out because when you go in an Airbnb, hotel, anything, you gotta make sure it's clean, make sure everything good, it's good to go, right? But it's also late and I'm tired because I drove, I'm sleep deprived because I didn't really get sleep throughout the week, whatever. So I go in the bathroom. It looked like dirty, but I'm trying to like make the best of it out of it because I'm tired. So like the mirror dirty, like it's like when you don't wash the mirror, like it's like them spots on the mirror and all that. The mirror dirty. The little towel rack is like broke. It's little stuff on the floor. The shower don't look clean. It's a bug, like a dead bug on the sink or whatever. So I'm like, I'm not gonna take a shower tonight until in the morning when I can clean it and stuff like that, even though that's not my job, but I needed a place to lay my head. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go, put my night clothes on. I take a shower in the morning. I lay down. So I I look on the bed, right? And hey, Queen, if this is your first one on Wednesday, welcome. It was a hair, like not my type. Y'all know what I mean. It wasn't my type of hair. It was like another race type of hair, right? On the bed, like long strands. So I'm like, did y'all not like wash the covers or like anything? But I'm still trying to make the best out of it for real because I had my own blanket with me because I had it in my car. I'm always ready. So I lay down, whatever. I turn the lights off, and then like I close my eyes, and then I'm like, something's telling me to open my eyes, right? I open my eyes, I see roaches. I'm like, I gotta go. Like I can't do this, bro. I cannot. I can't. Like I try to like gloss over everything else, the bathroom being dirty, hair being in the bed, all that, right? But the roaches is something I cannot do. Okay? So I seen the roaches. I'm like, let me figure out who to call. Like, let me call people. So I'm like, let me call Miss Emma first. Cause I know Miss Joni had to catch a flight real early the next day or whatever. So I call Miss Emma. I call you two times because people phone be on D and then I call her one more time. I call her 3 times, right? Um, Nobody answered for real. I call Miss Emma, then I call Miss Joni. Nobody answered. I love them to death though. Nobody answered, right? So I'm like, well, maybe I can figure out a hotel situation because I wasn't trying to stay in that Airbnb too long. So I go about to go outside to the car. So I open the door, but like I don't have my stuff yet. Well, I did have my stuff. I had my book bag on my bag and I had my suitcase in my hand. So I open the door, but like you don't just like I scope out everything before I go into anything. So I go and I see a black figure in the street, right? By my car. Well, by the parking lot where my car is at, because I drove. I told you I drove. So it's a black figure, and I'm like, wishful thinking, maybe it's a cow, right? So like I see it stand up on its hind legs and push over a trash can. And I'm like, that's not a cow, that's a bear. So I'm like, I close the door so fast, I'm freaking out. Like, I'm like, yo, it's roaches in here, it's a bear outside. Like, which I'm gonna have to pick. Like, am I gonna go out there with the bear and fight the bear, or am I gonna stay in here with the roaches and like what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? So like I'm looking out, I look out the window like one more time, right? I'm like, I see a person like inch into their car, like to lock it or whatever they was doing. They like stepping out, like how you step real slow. I guess they wasn't trying to get a bear. So the bear's in the parking lot now by my car. So I'm like, I can't go to for one, I already wasn't thinking about going outside anyway because of the bear. But now that the bear is specifically by my car, I'm like, I I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I'm extra scared now. Like I'm like I'm trying to call again. Like I'm on the phone with Elder, Elder, she trying to laugh it off, but at the same time, it's like what you gonna do? They trying to help me with like hotels and all that, but it seemed like nothing was working at the time. So thank God Miss Emma called me back. I waited I don't know how long I was waiting. I wasn't even keeping track of the time. I called my mother, all that. She wasn't really helping. Big Mel was not helping this time. So I'm basically on the verge of tears. Miss Emma called me back and she like, because she grew up in Tennessee, like turn your car alarm on and they get scared real easily. So I turned that on for a few, and then after I realized the coast was clear, after looking out the window, who knows how many times, I was like, I'm gonna go out now, but I'm gonna run. But it took me a lot of trials because I had to really try to like put my head, like I had to really discipline myself because I was so scared that like I was almost gonna stay in there with the roaches. I lied to you not. It was roaches over beds for me because like I wasn't trying to die. The roaches not gonna kill me. So, but yeah, and then the bear also after the parking lot, it came in the parking lot closer to me. So I was like, it's basically at my doorstep. Like it's basically about to eat me. So I'm not going out. But I never going out. Miss Emma let me stay with her, and thank God for Emma. Thank God for Miss Emma. Because I don't know what I was gonna do. So I ended up staying with Miss Emma, and I was just so like traumatized. Like I love Miss Emma to death, but if she asks me to go to Tennessee again, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. So that was the first thing, right? So that was one obstacle of me preventing me from doing my people because like I'm at this point, I'm like so shaken up that like I don't really want to do nothing. Like I want to do nothing. So I didn't do no paper that weekend. And then I had my internship and stuff, making lesson plans for that, and like other homework is like easier to do, like it don't take that much time. So the paper I really just wasn't really trying to do. And then the weekend that just passed, I was home for the fundraiser because I was hosting, and so like preparing for that and stuff. Like I wasn't gonna get that messed up. Like I love horse smiles. Why wouldn't I put my all into that? Because the paper is like it was just disappointing. So I ended up not doing the paper. More of the story, like I had a busy yet traumatizing past couple weekends. Okay. Hey Kayla. All right, so let me see what y'all saying in the chat because like yo, this is a real story. Like the bear could have ate me. Not the roaches. No, pick it up. Yeah, I absolutely hate roaches. Yo, me too. And I kept seeing them. Then when I finally got up out the bed, it was a roach in the bed. I was like, I can't breathe. Yeah. I wanted to leave immediately, but I couldn't. It was a bit outside. Yo, the hind legs, Gemma. The hind legs. I was like, I'm a melt. Like, oh my God. Yo, I couldn't fight the bear, yo. The bear would have got me. And like you can't outrun a bear. Cause after it, I still was just flabbergasted that I really seen a bear. Like, we always hear about bears or we even see pictures, but like to see one is like I've never thought that I would be able to see a bear. Well, I would be able to see I would have any run-ins with a bear in my lifetime. So like I was just so flabbergasted. Yo, help me. Not help me, not help the bear. Because the bear is good. But yeah, a bear Maya is crazy, terrible. Mr. Sam said, hey, yo, I'm telling my grandkids that I know this superhero that fought the bear in Tennessee. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yo, if you ever catch a forest fighting a bear, help the bear. Yo, I remember that Dove Smash, yo. Yo, the sidekick was roaches is crazy. Yo, I don't know what I was gonna do. Yo, I was gonna stay with the roaches, yo. I just want to stay with the roaches. But luckily Miss Emma called me because I probably would have been so scared that I would have stayed in that room. And I got a refund, y'all. Fun fact. Jemison ain't no beds in Baltimore, but we seen some roaches before. Yeah, because like the closest bears to us that I've ever heard of someone mention are in Frostburg, and that's a whole nother part of Maryland. So like I'm not going to Frostburg. I'm not going nowhere in the mountains. Yo, and then driving in the mountains to go up to where Miss Emma at is like the streets is so narrow. It was smoky as I was going up. Yo, it's out on the side of me. Like, yo, I I it's too much. Mr. Sam said, LOL, some roaches just as big as bears. I lived in the projects before, yo. I'm telling you, it's wilder in these streets. Yo, like, I believe you, but like the bear got it. Yeah, I've seen a deer. Like, I'm not scared of a deer, but the bear, yo. Hey, yo. Not stop telling you met Smokey the Bear. Jimmy said, "Oh, child, Cam, you're calmer than me. The whole time, whole hotel would hear me." Yo, and then not only that, it was like I was also afraid to ask anyone for help, like outside of the people that I was calling, like Miss Joni and Miss Emma and stuff, because on my way up, I was seeing Confederate flags. So like, how am I supposed to know? I don't want to have any run-ins with racists either. Like racist bears, I don't want to have any run-ins with any of that. So I was seeing Confederate flags and like stores where they sell them at and all that. So I was like, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, if Miss Emma and I'm gonna answer, I'm gonna just have to stay in here with these roaches because I'm not trying to have a run-in with them either. So then that'd be worse. Either way, I'm dead. If I go up there to fight the bear or I have a run-in with the racists, I'm by myself as a black woman, dead. Jada, that story, they not gonna believe it. Yo, the bear basically voted for Trump. The bear basically voted for Trump. Like, yo. Yo, let me see if I got the pictures in here. Cause when I was on the phone with Elder, she was taking pictures of me when I was going through it, yo. And why is we almost halfway in here, like, and I didn't even check on here. Sorry, yo. We won't get into this conversation. But let me see if I got some pictures from that. Yo, this was the blinds at the Airbnb, yo. This is when I got so scared that I had moved the phone because like it was the bear was like in that parking lot. You can't even really see that. You can't even see the bear in there. But like the blinds was broke. Like this is me, yo. That was me, yo. This is the roaches, yo. Just in case y'all want to see it in 4K. These are the roaches. That was exhibit A. This is exhibit B while it's moving. Right? Trying to see if there's any more pictures in here that I would like to share with y'all. Cause like you right? Hold on. Let me show y'all it moving again. That's not it. Right here, yo. Yo. What a time to be alive, yo. This Miss Emma though, on the bright side. That's Miss Emma. She look nice. Real pretty. Very nice scenery, all that. But like, let me see if I got any more exhibits to show y'all because the way that I was scared, like, and then Elder is taking pictures of all of this, like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, Elder got all the other pictures, y'all, but let me show y'all some more of the nice pictures, and then I'm gonna get into the topic. But anybody got any other questions about what's going on? I could have swore that flying roaches. No. Yo, when y'all can't sleep with roaches though, because I wasn't trying to take the roaches back here. Cause that mean I'ma live with them here. Like, no, ma'am. Okay, let me see what Mr. Salmon said before. Let me see. Jimmy, do y'all go to class when it's snowing? I've never encountered snow in Atlanta. So yeah, I don't know. And They probably would cancel though, I guess, if it was like real heavy, but I've never really heard of real heavy snow in Atlanta. Mrs. Sam said, trust me, I felt that in school like 60%. Honestly, some things click and some things don't. The important thing is to try and how the clubs for they full. I failed many times in college. Yo, and the thing is, like, I'm doing good, like high A's on all my other classes, but like this specific class is like it's not working for me. It's not. But let me see y'all if I got some other like little nice pictures to show you because okay, oh let me show y'all other exhibits, right? And don't mind what I had on y'all. That's what I wanted to wear. Mind you, I'm trying to make the best out of it. Like, can y'all see it? All them spots, the dirty spots. Too much, right? This the dead bug. That's another exhibit right there. That's the bathroom sink. The hair, it's kind of faint, but you can see like that line right there is a hair. This is the broken towel rack. This is a shower. Yeah, that's all of the exhibits that I had as far as the things that was going wrong there. It was cows where I was at though. Yo, Great Depression not even it. Like it was a whole other thing. This was some stuff while I was driving in the mountains. You drive straight for 35 miles, y'all. I didn't see no bed bugs because I opened up, well, I looked under the mattress because the bathroom was dirty, so yeah. This more of like the mountains. I don't know. I didn't think I really knew what mountains look like for real, but that's was it. It's more like when I was driving. It's nice. The scenery nice and all that, but like all of the other stuff, nah. So yeah, that's it, y'all. Just to give y'all some entertainment. But now, oh, okay. Jimmy said, "Oh my god, that's me with AP Bio, yo. I'm studying now for a quiz tomorrow." Yeah, like I'm trying to do better, but I did because we got paper due next week, and we got another paper after that. Is I made two writing center appointments. One tomorrow for 30 minutes to kind of like make an outline of the paper, and then Sunday I'm doing a writing center appointment to revise the paper that I hope is done by then, right? But I split it into like me researching today and getting my sources together because that's the most overwhelming part for me. Doing the sources, making the references. I'm gonna do that tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and do because what's today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna break it up between tomorrow and Sunday to do a half a page per day. So by the time I do the revision with the writing center, I'll have a draft. And they can just give me any changes. And then after that, I'm turning it in. I also email my professor, let her know about the situations and that I really like want to do well, but like I'm just like discouraged at this point in this class because like I'm failing. But luckily, it's not a grade by itself. It's like a portion of another class because it's a lab. So it's not like if I fail this class, it's over for me because it's a portion of something else. So and I'm doing really good in the other class, so I still will pass. So other than that, yeah, just trying your best to like reach out to your sources, using Quizlet, all that is good. They say don't get discouraged, you got this. Yo, let me tell you how bad it is. Why I write, I got a 5 out of 100 on a paper. 5. Single digits. So it's like I can't like it's like at the point like if I try, is it even like worth it? Like, should I just not turn up and end? Like, so yeah, I'm just trying to like do what I can for real for these next two papers, and I got her again next semester, so I'm just trying to figure out what I can do next semester. And I can't really get around it because it's a required class and she's the only professor that teaches it. So I'm kind of stuck with it. But I'm not crying, y'all. It's something my Mayel says, so for page essays, do you do it online or actual paper? It depends, honestly. Like sometimes it's like she wants you to turn it in, but they want you to print it and turn it in online. Sometimes they just want you to do it online, but it just depends on the professor. But all right, y'all. So let's a 7 out of 30, Gemma. Well, that's not as bad as the 5%. What's that? Let me see. That's more than the 5% though. Well, what's a 20? You in the double digits, Gemma. 23 is the double digits. So yeah. Thanks, Jada. Don't get discouraged. You put your mind to going for free and you did, so don't stop now. I will. I'm gonna keep pushing, y'all. Well, I'm trying to get over this hump. I am gonna take at least like a week when I drive back home to like not do like too much. Like I might do my little meetings, maybe, but I might even see if I can get around like doing my regular weekly meetings or projects that I do, whatever, so I can just like get my life together. Cause like I need rest. Like I need time to just get myself together. But all right, y'all. So now that we have 23 minutes left, really like 18, because you know we be doing jukes at the end. We're gonna talk about deciphering your greatness. So first question I'm gonna start off with is, have you really deciphered what your greatness is or what thing makes you unique? And y'all can just put yes or no in the chat. And for me, I think that I have, and I would say that my greatness is being able to advocate for people that can't necessarily advocate for themselves, but also being able to see things through an empathetic lens. Like a lot of times people find it hard of like when you have a friend, right, and you're giving them advice, people find it hard like taking their self out of having like a personal relationship with somebody else and seeing like the full picture. But like I can see it from all sides. Normally, like I try to find reasoning on both sides to see like even if a person is really wrong, like I'm like, well, maybe they was coming at it from this, and like maybe they need help with this, and maybe we can use this as a teaching moment. So like those are kind of like my greatnesses for real that like make me unique, I think, from other people. Maya said no. Mayel said yes. Mayel, what's your greatness? Kayla said yes. What's your greatness, Kayla? Antonio said no, but I'm starting to grasp it. Okay, what you starting to grasp? And if your answer is no, that's okay. And if your answer is yes, that's okay. If your answer is yes, put what you think your greatness is in the chat, and we're gonna discuss that. And then after that, we'll kind of talk about like if you haven't, how are you like actively seeking or progressing towards finding that greatness? And if you have already found your greatness, how did you discover that for real? So I'm gonna wait for your answers to come in, but yeah. Hey yo, anything science related really will do it. Like all my sciences I really had a bad time with in high school, except for psychology, for real. Psychology I really like. Miss Jess Eastdown. She teaches at Bliss now. But like now with just psychology in here, like all my other psychology classes is good, but that lab, child, please. Okay, so Antonio said, I'm starting to grasp the fact that being able to give others advice is my greatness. Okay. And y'all keep in mind that you don't have just one all the time. You don't always have just one. Like, y'all know how like they say, my if you put no, um just wait until the next question, which will talk about like what are you actively doing. You could think about that answer. What are you actively doing to find what your greatness is? Um, but Mayel said my adaptability to situations as well is my ability to easily develop skills, whether it be entertaining or productive. Okay. And y'all can kind of think of it as your superpower, but like, what was I saying? Y'all know how like they say God gives his power to gives his gives battles to his strongest soldiers. So like I kind of think about that, like what things will be countering these battles with. But I also, because what I had asked Elder to do to me every week is send me a sermon for real, right? So this specific sermon that she had me listen to, let me see what it was titled first before I lie. She sent me the sermon, and I didn't watch all of it yet, y'all. But I asked her to send me one every week for real. It was called Greatness Unlocked. So, okay, Jamie, that's okay. But it was called Greatness Unlocked for real. And I was listening to it and stuff, and I was like, it was talking about like people trying to make their superpower what it isn't for real. Like other people have certain superpowers and they'll see that and they're like, okay, well, maybe I need to actually get better with this, or I need to work on this, right? Or even match the talent or the greatness of somebody else. But like you are already assigned yours, right? And so like you won't realize that you're gifted until you realize that the gift that you have is a gift. So the whole point of me talking about this is to allow y'all to realize that y'all do have greatness that is inside you, even if you don't realize what that thing is, because you already shown whatever greatness that is, but you just don't realize that your gift is a gift yet. So that's what I got from the sermon so far. But I'm trying to have this be like a deeper dive, like, outside of religion, to have us really realize these things about ourselves, or even allow us space and time to reflect on what those things are. But now that y'all have answered that question, if your answer was no to the question is if you know your superpower or you don't know your superpower, if your answer was no, then what things are you doing right now actively to figure out what that greatness is? And if your answer was yes, how do you discover that was your greatness? So I'm gonna go ahead and answer the question. And I feel like when I gravitate towards the things that I really like to do, Jimmy, what's your superpower? When I gravitate towards the things that I really like to do, like I've been able to discover more about who I am as a person. So like, and even if I think I might like something, I gravitate towards it, and then I realize that's not really what I like, then it's like, okay, well, that's not me. That's I got a whole other thing for real. So I when I started gravitating towards like Heart Smiles and stuff, and like looking at community and looking at youth and looking at like I'm like a change maker and looking and reflecting on the things that I've done, right? Because right now, I just watched a sermon a couple days ago, but like after like looking at I did I'm doing a Bloomberg internship application right now, right? And it said you can put links in there, right? And so like I've done this previous times before, like searching my name on Google. But like I looked on Google and I got like maybe 2 or 3 full pages of like my stuff, you know, on Google. So I'm like looking at the stuff that I've done, like, the articles from conferences that I've written. I've looked at, like, YouTube videos pop up for grants that I applied for. I'm looking at, the work that I've done with Hire and, like, being interviewed for that. I'm looking at stuff I did for the mayor's office and stuff. And I'm like, what's the common theme of all of this? Like, what story am I trying to tell? Like, if I put these links in my application. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm a change maker. Like, I allow people to see different perspectives, like, different things like that. Like, that's what makes me special. And that's also what I enjoy doing. So, like, once I see I'm gravitate towards these things and I also reflect on these things that I've done in the past, it's like, it's pretty clear what my superpower is if you just take the time to see it. That's kind of how I got to where I am right now, and like even seeing like how I'm at Spelman right now, and I attend for free, and I've been able to be really intentional about the stuff that I do and how I do it. Like all of that still ties back into my superpower of to like how I actually got here right now. Okay, so let me see what y'all saying. All right, so Kayla said, I discovered that by just trying new things. Yeah, yo, I've been trying some new things. Some that I like, some things that I don't like, but you take what you need to take from stuff and then throw out the rest. But Jada be saying, like, eat the meat and spit out the bones. It's like that. Like, even if you try new things, you don't like them, take what you need to and throw the rest away. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy said, you preaching, that's my jewel. Hey, yo. I can't really explain it, but it was like a self-reflection. Yeah, like that's kind of where I am right now, self-reflection. And it's also constant improvement on constant. Yo, somebody telling Chick-fil-A boxes in the group chat. Anyway, so I'm constantly reflecting, like, and I've had a problem with this before because like I like to reflect often, but like sometimes like I don't always have the mental capacity to like reflect in the way that I want to, because I know that I'm a person that likes to reflect deeply and like really be able to scope out like all like things over a lapse of time, and like I don't always have time and room to do that. Like I like just like I don't know how to describe it, just being like chill and allowing like I don't I don't know, but just chilling and letting that stuff come to me. Yeah, yo, this girl, she must work at Chick-fil-A. She said she's selling Chick-fil-A boxes for $5 in the group chat. But I'm gonna go to the cafe, y'all, because the way I gotta catch an Uber next week, I was gonna park my car, but it's $118 to park my car for a week at the airport, so I'm not doing it this time. Anyway, so yeah, okay. Who was I at? I'm at Maya. Okay, Maya said some things I'm doing is helping others or leading in groups or trying to be others' motivation. Yeah. And also like being in Horse Miles is like you like around a whole bunch of change makers, but people are all making changes in different ways. Like some people are like all about mental health. Some people are, about, LGBTQ plus, like the community over there. I'm not saying over there like that. Y'all know what I mean. But like some people do that. Some people do mental health. Some people do like racial equity. Some people do like sports. Like it's so many different things people are trying to do and change in Horse Miles, and like we all change makers, but like in what light or what view. And I also know that I can change. I'm also a person that changes norms. Well, kind of combats norms too, like, and just being authentic, and like what I say, I feel like has impact over people. Jada said, I don't think I found my superpower yet. Yeah, it's gonna come to you. Well, it's not gonna come to you like I don't know how to explain it. It's not gonna just be like lightning striking down. It's gonna be like once you take the time, you sit, you think, you be like, that's it. Like you're gonna have an aha moment for real. Antonio said going down in history. Gemma said, I think my greatness is my ability to create and empower others through my ideas and creations. Gemma, your superpower on my wall. I'm like, and I would show the other ones, but like, we're not even gonna do a room tour today. But this is superpower exhibit 1 of Gemma's right here, and it's 2, 3, and 4 in here. So I'm down for that. Jada said, I'm actively working in orgs around career and personal development. Yeah, and like, it's crazy because it can really be like trial and error. But like, we in an abundant space, so it's like the options are open. But like when the options aren't open, it's like you can really go hard for trying to make something make something work that's not really a gift. If you know what I mean. Like, especially with like how society is set up, like it's a certain way we supposed to live, certain careers we supposed to have that are labeled like good jobs or good careers because of the money associated with it, or like the brand associated with it, or whatever. But like, just because it's what other people view as like top tier isn't necessarily how you need to view it. Like, it's like it's society and then it's you. So it's like you need to be in the you versus you lane instead of the society versus you lane. If you know, I get what I'm saying. But like, luckily we're in a space that's really abundant that allows us to have these options open where we're not conforming to one specific set career path. Jada said, thinking about it, my superpower might be public speaking. It might be. So it's just doing it, doing the reflections. Yeah, Kayla, it's definitely cheaper. Like, but the thing is, it depends on what time it is. Like, because one time the lift was almost like $50. Like, they can be like real high. So sometimes, like, if I don't have time to wait, like I really have no option, or I might try to split it if somebody else from Spelman is leaving at the same time. But like, it's not always like somebody is there. So, if I got time, I'll wait. But yeah, it just depends. Jada said yes, that's why I feel like I'm not sure. I think public speaking, but I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna ask one last question. Yo, Lyft and Uber, Joe, them prices be sky high at the airport. So, just wrapping it up, what do you define as greatness? Like, or what do you define as greatness, or even as what do you define? How do you define superpower? And after that, also share what you have learned from this entire, like past hour, like things that you actually received. And yeah, once I answer that, I probably share my jewel, and I also am gonna like share some intentions of like how we can, recover this week, or continue to do good, or whatever we need. But I'm gonna just go based off what y'all said, and share some intentions that we can all share this week. And yeah. Kayla, I don't care how smart it is, like I'm the user. I mean, I don't use it as much no more, but like when I am the user, like I don't need the price to be like dumb high. I can't afford this. Like, and even if I can, I'm still not paying $50 for the ride. I'm not. It's 15 minutes. 15-minute drive is not $50. I'm sorry. Because they're not giving me a luxury experience. Like, I gotta walk. Like, it's not like y'all picking me up right from the door. I gotta walk to a certain spot, and it's gonna be cold. Like, no. Okay, so Maya said, I define greatness or superpower or some things you gain throughout life, or like a character trait that you're able to build off and learn from, like more steps in life. Maya, we here with it, Maya. But yeah, I would definitely say I agree, because your talent, your superpower is something that you really just can't shake. Like, your greatness and your superpower is not, yeah, it's something that you just can't shake. Like, it's not like just a hobby. Not saying that your hobby can't be your superpower, but like, it's something that kind of almost feels natural. Like, you can still do work to make it better, but like, it's something that's almost natural. They say, how do you deal with the weather change between ATL and Baltimore? Like, I was honestly thinking about that, because one time, like, it was just a little bit different. It can be normally a little hot in Atlanta compared to Baltimore, but I think I just like, it's just normally just like I take a jacket or a coat, I put socks in my bag. They're different type of thing, but like, when I get colds or sinus, whatever it is, I just like, I gotta deal with it. And I mean, I'm not gonna not come home or not come back here, so I just deal with it for real. Maya says, some things I learned from today is that it takes time to determine who or what you are and can be. It definitely takes time. Take some reflection. Like, people don't just wake up or be born and like, this is my superpower, or this is what I do. Like, it takes time for you to come to that realization, or even realize why it's important. Hey, I'm gonna like, hey, Roman. Roman said, I gotta go now, yo, but I'll see y'all tomorrow and have a good day. Bye, Roman. We'll see you. But yeah, y'all. Is anybody else want to answer the question, or anything that y'all really need to push y'all forward or propel through the rest of the week? For me personally, the intentions I'm going to set for this week is I'm going to commit fully to going to the writing center, because I know I need help, and I'm accepting that fact, and I'm being transparent. I know I'm going to continue to be transparent, because I know that I value my transparency, even if other people don't. I'm going to show up as my best self when I go to my internship, because kids are always looking at things and soaking things in, and so I'm gonna just go there as my best self, be helpful, be kind, immerse myself, be focused, be engaged. I'm going to do the homework that I need to do this weekend, so next week when I go home, I don't have to worry about as much. And when I go home next week, I'm going to take at least 2 days, full 2 days, to just do nothing or just rest, whatever that looks like for me, but no work. So yeah, thank you, Antonio. And for everybody else that has been having like, a slower week, will need to recover, set the intentions to be better tomorrow than you are today. And for the things that you think are they need improvement, correcting those and taking people or things out of the equation to even help uplift you. And my jewel, because I know I gotta end with a jewel. My jewel is, don't gatekeep information. So just like I watched that sermon and, Elder sent it to me, and I also, learn things or realize things as I'm going throughout life, I come back and share that information with y'all. And that's important, because it's like each one teach one, for real. Like, if I don't tell y'all. I mean, I might get it from somebody else, but like, why can't it just be me? So if you think some information is going to be helpful to someone, make sure that you share it with them, like all the time, anytime, anytime that you can help somebody out, just do it. So yeah, y'all, that's my jewel for today. I really appreciate y'all for sticking with me. I love y'all. I hope that my intentions help y'all out. And if y'all have any questions or y'all ever need to reach out to me, you'll always know where to find me. My Instagram is Camera Ready with a KAMER Ready with 2 Y's. And yeah, so I love y'all and I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. And I see y'all again on the 30th. Bye.